Hey guys, what's going on? FootLongMuscle here, and today I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I got a gameplay of a game of Team Deathmatch on Battlefield 3 on Noshahr Canals, and yeah, I just thought I'd just try one of these out and see how I go on with it, and get some feedback from you guys to know what you think about this, because I love reading the feedback about what I get from these videos. And it helps me grow the channel, and it helps me in future videos that I make. So yeah, I'm using the engineer class today, the SG553, I believe is what it's called. Yes, it's a Swiss carbine, and a lot of people really don't use this gun, and a lot of people who make battlefield weapon guides, I mean, I've seen a few. I'm subscribed to the Russian Badger and other people, a lot of other big battlefield players who upload regularly on YouTube, and they say that they really don't like this gun. They slate it for its low rate of fire and its average reload and its recoil and all that, and they slate it quite a lot. But I actually think it's quite a good gun. Yeah, the recoil, I feel personally, is very manageable. You'll see in a few occasions I get quite a good distance, well, medium range kills, and these people, like people like the Russian Badger, especially in his carbine guide, he really did say slate the SG553 and say it was really only good for close quarters if you had a red dot laser sight on it. But I disagree. I mean, yeah, I got a few hit markers here, and I finish him on with that. Oh man, I mean, let me guys ask you, if you would choose any handgun, as I fail by falling in the water here, any handgun in the game, what is your sidearm? What is your personal favorite sidearm to use in this game? Mine is definitely the 1911. I feel that it's just the perfect balance between the power of the magnums and the speed and the accuracy and the handling of the regular sidearms like the M9 and the MP443. It's just perfectly balanced in between. And hearing from the next patch that DICE is going to make for this game, they're going to actually buff the damage for this gun, so that will be interesting to see that. So, but you'll see in this gameplay, the 1911 gets me out of so many sticky situations. It's just a gun it's just the perfect sidearm for me, my favorite sidearm, and it just finishes off people with ease, and I absolutely adore it. But yeah, going back to the main topic. Oh, as I get knifed and I shit myself in the well, when I was playing this, I jumped out my seat. But yeah, going back to the main topic at hand, the SG553. Yeah, a lot of people slate this gun. They really don't like it, as I said earlier. But I think that's mainly because they compare it to the powerhouses and the main guns that other people use, like the M4A1 and all the new PDWs, not PDWs, the new carbines that have coming out, like the TAR and the ACR, saying that it's all the ACR's got the accuracy and the SCAR's got the power. But I really do like the SG553. A friend of mine the other day told me he likes it as well, but he feels it's the perfect balance between, it's like the G36C, but it's got a slower rate of fire and higher recoil, but he feels that there's something about it that just makes it so every bullet hits and it feels like it hits. So yeah, I really do like this gun. I think it's probably my new favorite carbine. I get revived here. I really do like it. I mean, the recoil, as I said earlier, is very manageable for me personally. This gameplay is I recorded this today, actually. I might upload this video today, but if I don't upload it today, I recorded this on the 12th of July, just in case anyone's interested. And yeah, I've been trying for about a week to unlock all the co-op guns. I've only got the G3 left, and I'm so close. I'm only about 5,000 co-op points off getting it, so that's about, that'll be about half a game, half a co-op mission, so I get it. So I'm looking forward to that, to get my hands on that baby. But it's not a baby, it's a gun. Nice little double feed there. So yeah, this game, it's just really, I've just wanted to try something new with this channel, because I know people are always like, oh, you know, the Halo walkthroughs and playthroughs and all these Let's Plays that you're doing, and it's nice to see all that, but I've thinking, because I did put that video up, the 2012 video, if any of you did see that, I put that up at the beginning of this year. I think it was in January. And I did get a few comments on the video like about a month or two ago saying, still no Battlefield video yet, when's it coming out? And I was like saying, oh, I've gone off Battlefield, because I did play Battlefield a lot on the Xbox, because I did have an Xbox. And watch this fail right here as I tried to knife him, but I accidentally pressed the grenade button instead, and then the beauty that is the 1911 just finishes him off right there. God, I love that pistol. But yeah, I'm still getting used to the controls on the PC, so. But I think the transfer from Xbox to PC has gone fairly well. I mean, I can't remember the rank I am. I think I'm about in the late 20s now. So, yeah, I mean, I think that, yeah, in this gameplay I unlocked the Javelin. So yes, so as you can tell, I'm still fairly new to this game. And yeah, so again, as I was saying, just want to get, you know, your feedback. What I would really like to know what you all think. If you'd like to see more, then I will record more. I'll be happy to record more, because I enjoy doing this stuff. I've actually wanted to be doing that. That didn't make sense. I've actually wanted to do these types of videos for a while, because, like, as I said earlier, I'm subscribed to like the Russian Badger, Don't Blink, stuff like that. People do commentaries over Battlefield, and they are very interesting to me, interesting to watch, and they're entertaining to watch as well. And I enjoy playing Battlefield. I enjoy doing commentaries. So I thought, heck, why don't I just give it a try? So yeah, I've not really come up with a game plan for this video. Sorry, guys. Just thought I'd just, you know, get started. Have a little discussion with you about the SG, the 1911, what you think about these guns, because I've never ever really see these big YouTubers ever using these guns. I mean, they all have their own favorite type of guns. I mean, majority of people just go assault kit with the M16, because that gun's definitely it is without a doubt the best weapon in the game, because the low recoil, the manageable recoil, you can it's very easy to manage if you put just a heavy barrel on it, and the reload is really quick as well, and it's got a high rate of fire. And it's assault rifle, and all assault rifles do the same damage. But I think my mic falls off. Sorry about that. This is very amateur work here. Yeah, so I decided in this gameplay to use the thermal sight, because I've noticed that the thermal sight in this game is quite weird, where it doesn't seem to have that much recoil when using it. I don't know if it's just me that notices this, but I hope someone else notices this. The thermal sight does this thing where it doesn't drift up as much as when you use, like, for example, an ACOG scope or holographic, because I noticed the holographic actually has like some increased recoil, and I think that's due to the 1.5 or something times zoom or something like that. But then again, it's probably due to the low recoil for the thermal is probably because it has a 1x zoom, which is basically the same as the iron sight. So yeah, that probably just answered my question. So wow, this gameplay is quite low halfway through the video, and I'm actually running out of things to say. So yeah, I really would like it if I got positive feedback for this. I'm not saying, I'm not asking for positive feedback. It would be nice to get positive feedback. God, say I can't talk. But if you feel that, you know, I can improve on this in any way, please let me know, and I will try to improve in the next video. And let me know what you think. If you'd like to see more of these, as I said, I would be happy. I just keep repeating myself, don't I? I am really bad at this, because this is the first time I've ever done a commentary like this. I mean, I'm used to doing post commentaries on like the Halo videos and that, but you know, I did them with Johnny and Ian there, so you know, it's a more comfortable environment than being by myself. It's like, you know, it's nervous, quite new thing. I don't know why I would be nervous. All I'm doing is talking to myself. And I talk to myself majority of the day, especially when I'm playing Battlefield. I'm like, oh, I'll get that guy there. Because I do this thing, I don't know if anyone else does this when they play video games, like especially shooters, where you say out loud what you're going to do. Like, for example, there I would be like, right, I'm just going to finish him off. And again, a good example there, finishing off with the 1911. It's a perfect sidearm, if you ask me. Everyone says the Magnum's perfect because it's got the one-hit kill in the head potential, but you know, it's not got the speed. I mean, it's like a 3 or 4 bullet kill with the 1911. Oh, and look at this! I was thinking at the time, oh, what a fantastic spawn right behind a guy. Well done, Dice. And then I turn around and there's 2 guys there aiming at me. What a fantastic spawn from Dice. Gotta applaud them there. So yeah, decided to switch to the red dot sight because I was thinking at the time, you know, I'll get some footage of other sights for this weapon. See, like, you know, for any personal preference, like for example, anyone who likes to use the reflex sight, might want to see what the recoil's like. And bear in mind, this is me trying. I am trying to manage the recoil. I think I do it fairly well. I mean, I'm doing a slight downwards pull of the mouse while firing at long-range targets, at any target really, because as you can see, it's more dead on the chest or the stomach area. So yeah, I think I've not really got much else to talk about apart from the gameplay. It did get a bit hectic in this game at some points. I enjoyed it, as I do enjoy playing Noshahr Canals. I think it's definitely the best map for team deathmatch. That or Karg Island, because Karg Island has Karg Island. Don't know what I keep like mumbling and messing up words for. This map or Karg Island definitely have the best team deathmatch maps, and I do enjoy them a lot as I get taken out from behind here by the M5K. A lot of people have been. I remember when before, like just when Close Quarters came out, that people were saying, oh, the M5K, it's going to be amazing, it's going to have a high rate of fire, and it's going to be accurate because it's the MP5, and it will be like the G53, very little recoil, high damage. And then people are now saying, oh, it's rubbish. And look at that wanted bullet time moment there. Right, I was like literally more than a second and a half around that corner when that guy with the M5K, speaking of the M5K, got me. So yeah, I switched over to the holographic sight here. Oh, and if any, I know this is completely out of the blue, and I don't want to sound like a bit of a creep and all that, but as I've said, I am a bit new to this PC scene, and a majority of the people that I used to play with are on Xbox and console and all that. So, if any of my subscribers have Battlefield 3 on the PC, feel free to add me, and I will. And if you would like to play with me, I will be absolutely fine, because I love getting in contact with subscribers. I think it's amazing, and I've been having a little idea for what to do to get back with the subscribers and help out with the community of YouTube, because I'm not saying that, you know, I'm at this moment really big in the YouTube community, but I think I'm at that level where, you know, I'm still starting off. I've got a balanced amount of subscribers where, you know, I'd like to help someone else out. Say for example, if you're starting out with a gaming channel, you'd like to start out a channel, I would be happy to help you get your channel name out there. I've got this idea. I'll probably talk about it in another video or something like that, but I'll let you know. Oh, if you haven't told already by my voice, if my voice sounds a bit gnarly, it's because I got a cold, and I know it's the summer, but you know, in Scotland, where you know I live, the best weather we've had is probably a fog, because the weather for the past like month or so, month and a half, has been absolutely appalling. It's just been rain. I mean, I went to a wedding about a week ago on the weekend, and we were hoping for sun, and we were promised sun on the weather forecast, and we got absolutely nothing for it. It was just grey. I mean, it stayed dry for the wedding, but as soon as the wedding was over and we all went to the pub, it was like, oh man, it just started pouring it down. So yeah, I apologise if my voice sounds gnarly and you hear me sniffing in the background, but you know, I don't know if it's a cold or if I've got hay fever. I've never really had hay fever before, so I don't see how it would be that. But my sister, when they came over for the wedding, my family came over for the wedding. It was a friend's wedding. It's not my wedding. I'm not married. Just to put out there. That I noticed that my sister had hay fever, and I was like, oh, I didn't know my sister had hay fever and all that. because I live by myself. I mean, my mum and dad and all that, they live in Amsterdam, and you know they come back every now and then. But I live by myself, and they come and visit, and they came back to visit for the wedding. So I've not stayed with my parents for about a year, 2 years now, nearly 2 years. Yeah. So yeah, it's weird not having. It's weird being by yourself, and then oh god, it sounded like someone was going into a personal story. I don't want to seem like that type of person, but you know, I just thought, here's a good situation. 1911, perfect, full health guy finishes him off. I love this pistol. I mean, I thank you DICE for having it so you could get it in this game. I mean, I absolutely adored it in Bad Company 2 on the Xbox, and it was like the only handgun I used, that or the MP443, because the amount of ammo that we get in that gun, and it's just absolutely fantastic sidearm. Yeah, but anyway, going back to the story, yeah, I've been away, not living with my parents for about 2 years, so excuse me. It's been weird living by myself and then them coming back, and then my mum does this thing, you know, where she like looks after me all the time, and it's you know, it's nice, but I do wish, you know, she would like be like, oh, just get on with it yourself, because I'm so used to doing that myself, getting on with stuff myself and doing stuff by myself when I'm living by myself. So oh, and we're coming up to the end of the video now. So yeah, just leave a comment. I just like, what do you feel about the videos that I've this video, the videos, it's only one, this video, god, I don't know what I'm talking about. This video, I go 55 and 14 this game, not bad, not bad. I would say that's a pretty okay score for, you know, using the engineer kit. I mean, most people just use assault or that. So yeah, please let me know what you think of this. If you'd like to see more, please tell me. I mean, I don't want to beg for comments and all that, but I would love feedback from you guys. It helps grow the channel, it helps the channel improve, and it just helps me in general to know what you guys would like to see. So yeah, leave a rating if you leave a like if you enjoyed it, and oh yeah, just circling the Saga. I love that shotgun. Saga shotgun. Heavily underpowered in this game, I feel, but you know, Bad Company 2, I absolutely adored that gun. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Cheers.